Hello! Hello. It is me, your favorite YouTuber, SturkGaming. You can call me Dimitri. Hey, remember when I said that 2019 was going to be my year? And then also, just after that, I said that 2020 was going to be my year? Not like just after that. There was about like a year in between. It's been about a year. So, 2021? Perhaps? Maybe? I don't know. I'm senior year in college. So, doing that. Got a lot of work going on. But I have something a little different for you today. So, you click on the video. Curse of Strahd. You know that the cousins and I, like, Sam, Michaela, George, everybody, we play D&D. We've talked about it on Sam's channel a bit. I don't think it's made its way onto my channel, any mentions of that, just because of how little I upload. But when we do play, we do talk about it a lot. We started Curse of Strahd on Halloween, and I've been recording it in voice memo style since we started, and I think I want to upload that. So here's the prologue to the campaign. Let me set the scene for you here because I started the recording a little bit late, and then for the first chunk of episodes, it's going to be audio only. Hopefully, we can get around to doing video next time we sit down to record. So ideally, that'll be at some point, and then we'll have actual real. Oh, okay. Content to put out. So yeah, that's basically my plan, is to upload some Curse of Strahd, and then at some point I would like to also upload our home campaign, my homebrew campaign, to the channel. Hopefully it gets traction. This is something that I really want to do. I watch a lot of D&D stuff on YouTube, and I listen to stuff, and I watch stuff on Twitch, and I want to kind of give back to that. So yeah, let me set the scene for the beginning of Curse of Strahd. Here are three heroes. Zach couldn't make it the day that we played, but three heroes, they're on brand for a faction called the White Brands, who are essentially vampire hunters. Think Witchers, but without the whole alchemical modification. But essentially, they're a guild of monster hunters that like to save people and kill monsters. And they're really renowned in our homebrew setting, and our three heroes are members of that faction. Not full members. Basically, they ally themselves with them to get a paycheck. So mercenaries with hearts of gold. But yeah, they're sitting in their home, in their hometown, when they hear a knock at the door, and that is where we open the campaign. I really like the character dynamic that our characters have. Michaela is plays a perfect straight man, because both Sam and George play kind of out their characters. While Sam is more reserved, George is very, hey! So, and Michaela finds herself in the middle of them quite frequently. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy, and let me know what you think. It's a little long, but we have a couple more hours that I still have yet to upload, so enjoy. Have a good time.
What's your name?
Again?
Yeah, so the voice memo gets it.
Secret Berry.
Secret
The Secret Berry.
Okay.
I'm from the bayou. I'm a cat person.
Like actual cat person?
So
Yes.
tabaxi.
Like-
Tabaxi.
Yeah, she's a tabaxi.
I'm an
Okay, I was
actual
like,
cat
Those are
person.
cat people.
Because what is it? The Infinite Bayou clan?
Yeah.
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 So she hails from the Infinite Bayou.
Secret Berry. I'm a cleric. A grave, is that acolyte?
Yes.
Is that how you say that?
Yes.
Yes, that's what I am. I'm magic.
So you're
Grew up
in the bayou.
I grew up in the bayou. I was taken in by corrupt people, so like my thing is revenge, eat the corrupt.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, the
so-
church. That
Yeah.
was the thing. The church that sort of took her in was a very corrupt church, and she kind of helped do a little overthrowing, and then had to leave because people were upset.
Yeah.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
So Sam?
I do want to do a voice because I usually just do I think Valentine would be a bit more like a gravelly kind of thing. You don't get that this time.
I was gonna say Valentine kind of sounded like an elegant thing.
He was. He's kind of old. He's a bit grizzled. Think Bill, but Francis's age.
How long have you been hunting monsters?
About 12 years.
Jesus.
12 years? Well, I haven't grizzled.
12 years.
12 years. I would say he's 52.
Were you a white brand?
I was, but I don't like being associated with name brands. Like, I mean, I am standing
You
by
like being a free agent.
Yes.
You enjoy what the organization stands for and what they do,
But you don't want to be
you don't like
recognized
being
as
bound by
the rules. It's like,
Yeah.
Which is why you're a mercenary.
yeah, so it's like, this is a job, it needs done. That's it. I'll take it from here. He was an elegant, I wouldn't say like a lord, but like, you know, uppity, high-end.
A noble.
Yeah. And I don't know why yet. So monsters happened. We are here. I will come up
Yeah,
with...
somebody killed Dracula's wife and he got really mad about it.
Yeah. He got really upset. He gave us like a year. That was the only one preparing.
No one else cared, so it was like, you know what? Screw you guys. I'm leaving.
Yeah. So,
You got your girlfriend and your undead best friend, and you marched on Dracula's castle. No, continue.
more or less.
No.
Well, he was sort of raised kind of gently. He wasn't like the fighting type at first. Then monsters happened. We'll get to that later.
And
He's sort of like, okay, well now I know how to do this. I'm gonna keep doing this. And then he just sort of kept doing it, made a lot more money than he ever did. So he's got more money to. He could be a lord, but he'd rather just buy more holy water.
and just fight more
And
monsters.
just he's like, whatever he lived
For some reason, every time I throw them, I have to pay what are known as hearts. I don't know. I only
every
have
time I throw
one.
this, my heart is actually missing until I grab another one.
I don't understand
You
it
know that every
either.
single time I throw holy water, my heart stops beating.
For like 3 seconds, but when I throw a knife for 1 second,
And when I throw an axe for like 5,
yeah,
I don't get
what's
it.
happening?
Can I just not throw things? Is that the
If I
thing?
throw
I
two
usually-
axes at once, I die
I usually
forever.
do not throw axes simply because I get lightheaded.
Yeah. But no, whatever he lived for
Is
is
not
now
here
gone
anymore.
because of monsters. So he's
There
like,
is no returning to his old life because of the threat of monsters.
yeah. So he's like, I'm just gonna keep doing this until I die bloody,
Which is probably soon.
which is probably I don't care. I don't care. He's gonna have a rasp because he got struck in the throat.
Does he have like scars all up like?
We're gonna commit to a werewolf.
The cat.
Big, and you know
Cat.
what? I don't know how it connects, but during the My Life Fell Apart event, it happened to have a werewolf involved, big, and it did one of the big. So
I did one of the
And then,
big.
as you're bleeding out, you killed it.
And then you
Yeah,
came to
Saved
it.
by some.
remember how Negan snapped Rick's leg
Yeah.
when he was throat bleeding? Like that. But instead of a leg snap, it was a full-on werewolf kill. And I was soft before this. So that's where we're at.
Is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Oh boy, here we go. Hey there, everybody. The name's Hell Vancing. I am a vampire hunter extraordinaire. Ask me something about vampires. Go on, I dare you. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Ask me something about them. Go ahead. Yo, stupid, ask me.
Don't call me that.
All right. Fairly intelligent individual. Ask
All
me.
right.
Fairly intelligent
Actually, you scare me. So okay.
Okay, fairly intelligent individual. Please ask me something about vampires.
Where do they come from?
That depends on where you're from. They come from where they came from, and that all depends on where they were born. Did you know that actually only 1 in every 5 vampire fangs are sharp enough to puncture human flesh?
Not in my experience.
Then you've just found the 1 in 5 vampires every time. Lucky you.
I'm basically Geralt.
So I'm
I didn't mean to do that.
so I'm Hellvancing. I'm a warlock, meaning I get powers from like demons and stuff. That means I basically get to cast the cool spells, but only one of them ever. It's a good spell though. I'm a charlatan. That means I get to scam people, and that's pretty much what I used to do before I fell in with the White Brands.
Okay. Why did you fall in with the White Branch?
Well, you see, the last prospect in my town didn't really go that great. I went in there claiming they had firewolf problems. I basically went into the forest, found some wolves that I claimed were firewolves. I killed them. Then they started asking questions about what a firewolf is, and I tried to give them an answer, and it involved the wolf being on fire, and then they asked, well, why isn't he on fire? And I said, juvenile. They don't catch on fire until they're adults. And they kept asking question after question after question, and I said, listen, I'll answer everything tomorrow, and I packed up and left.
That is the best story.
I've got more. Oh, I've got more. I came for Hellvancing prepared. But yes, currently my forte is hunting vampires. We'll see how well that goes.
How many have you killed, George?
Well, that all depends on one question. Have you ever seen an ancient vampire by any chance? Yes or no? You've seen them? Well then, where were they? How do you know it was an ancient vampire, not just an elder vampire? You know why there's no ancient vampires? Because Hellvancing's here. You're welcome.
There are no ancient vampires.
You know why?
I was just trying to
Hellvancing.
boost my image. I've seen more than you can count.
Well, I can count.
Those don't even exist.
Well, those don't exist, stupid. Think I'm dumb? I understand what a vampire is. Do you? I don't think you do. Anyways, I'm gonna open the door.
You're
I don't
allowed to
like
think
him.
he's an idiot. Yeah, because I think that's a good dynamic. You have the very real, very gritty, I've been hunting monsters forever
years.
character, and then you have the guy like, I kill monsters all the time!
I kill
and
10
he doesn't!
I killed 5 of them today.
I have a question about his class, because are they considered corrupt?
I
Absolute
basically
liars.
sold something to a very powerful deity in exchange for powers.
A demon, a patron.
Mostly demons. There is a warlock thing where you don't have to do a demon. I don't even remember what we picked.
I hope you pick demon because that kind of twists the whole we're fighting a giant.
Who is your patron?
I may have gone Fae. But that's not the important part, okay? I'm a good person.
Fae are good spirits, usually.
Listen, that's not the
Because
important
I was like,
part.
if he
That's
is
not
a
the
demon,
important part.
corruption.
I'm okay. Trust me. Listen, I'm a real stand-up guy. Once you get to know me, I'm real valuable, okay? I'm revered where I'm from. Everybody knows my name. Hellvancing. You find my hometown, ask someone about me.
What's your hometown? I'll write it down.
Lumbridge.
Lumbridge.
I come from Lumbridge from RuneScape.
Spotify?
I changed it to Lumvin.
Good
just
enough.
because it's not...
So,
Makes me
yeah,
want
that's
to say cocktail
that's
people,
Hellvancing, pretty much. You can tell I may have killed monsters, but I don't even think we've seen a vampire.
Because in character, he's an idiot. Out of character, George has never killed a monster in his life. Well, he's fought stuff, but it's like...
I've been in combat.
No, like 90% of the stories he tells just never happen.
or
He's like
they're
that dude
just
from Harry Potter.
or they're just
exactly like Gilderoy Lockhart.
Yes.
or they're just wrong
I knew that
information.
this had like echoes of familiarity.
They're just like misinformation. Like, but we'll get there. But
Yeah.
did you know garlic actually doesn't work that well against vampires? It's really parsley that you need. Garlic doesn't work as well as you think it does. Like, it works, don't get me wrong, it does work, but you need a lot of it. With parsley, you just need a small little leaf.
Sounds like garbage.
You're garbage. I'm gonna open the door.
I feel like this is gonna have a Drath and Belgar thing where at first they're like, I don't like anything about you, and then later on they're like, I can't live without you. I just don't want to admit it.
I need the foil.
I was gonna say, I think at first, if Hellvancing dies, you're gonna be like, finally some quiet.
And then
and then you're gonna lie awake at night because you can't hear him complaining about something.
Just like,
why is
It's like if we're
everything
camping
so-
in the mud,
why
he's
is
sitting there
everything
like,
so-
why have we got us camp in the mud? I'm sure if we walk just another 20 minutes, we can find somewhere dry.
And you're just like, shut
And
up.
now
lay
you
down.
can't fall asleep without the white noise of his complaints.
of hand Velvet.
just like
Velvet
one teardrop, just like,
Not again.
No, you'll meet my second character. You're just gonna be like,
do this again.
oh no, you'll love my third character. I guarantee it.
and then Secret Mary comes through like, what's the matter? Like, he just turns over, he's like, I'll never love again.
And it's just like, okay, weirdo.
Okay, good night.
Okay, good night.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I'm gonna open the door for whoever's knocking.
And then you can see it is Captain Kennel of the White Brands.
Hey, Captain Kennel.
Wearing bright, shining white armor. Quite literally polished. You can see your reflection in it.
Hey, that's a one
And
handsome
he's
gentleman you got on your armor there.
He's got, parted hair, quite long.
Oh, sorry, I
coming back.
forgot to mention, I'm a Scourge Asimar. So I'm pretty much the opposite of a
What's your
tiefling.
alignment? It's gotta be neutral.
It's not written, actually.
I would put you as chaotic neutral.
Okay, we'll do
the
that.
funnest class.
Yes. And he's got
my alignment is hellvancing.
a huge curly mustache, like a up and
Like
around
a big
this.
strong man.
And it's been oiled and polished. It shines almost as much as his armor, but
Is he bald?
It's darker. No, he's got long.
We
black
went over that
hair.
already. Sorry.
Yes.
I was gonna say if
That's-
he was
it
bald, he
sounded
looked like
very-
the dude from Full Metal.
Oh
Yes. Yeah, Armstrong.
Okay. Anyways.
The one.
Okay. So.
I love it.
And he's like, advancing. Are
What?
the others in?
Yeah, they're here. What do you
Alright.
need us for?
I want to like put my arm over the door. And
Do you know each other?
yeah.
From when you were a white brand?
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
I was his superior.
Mhm.
No more. Now he's like obviously a captain, so he's probably equal to or above where I was.
Are you playing another washed up character?
No, I chose everything that happened to me besides
Okay.
the big incident.
The only thing washed up about him is his age. He is still actively involved in everything, but he
More or
quit
less.
because he didn't like the rules of the organization.
Yeah, the rules were. They would be like, well, no, you can't
Okay.
kill this one
He
for
didn't get
this
kicked
reason,
out.
or we need to interrogate this, so don't kill this. It's like,
And then you would just
I'm going to
stab
kill
them
every
anyways.
bad thing I find. I saw him as a young up and comer.
And now,
now
he's
it's
a captain, and it's like, oh
showing
god,
up
I'm
with
old.
Ready? And he's like, sorry, Colonel. Yes. You were Colonel.
That was
I was
that
a
was
colonel.
the leader, Dimitri.
What?
I think Colonel is like 2 or 3 steps under Brigadier General.
Yes.
I was big. Now I am not, and that's why I still.
You
I'm not.
got caught up in the politics at the top. You much preferred when you were just a low thing that got to go out and kill things. Now you have paperwork, you have responsibilities, you have things to oversee.
So
You
I
didn't
was
like
like,
it.
I need to kill things. That's
Yeah.
literally the problem.
And now every single time I raise my dagger against a wolf, I've got a crowd of people screaming how I shouldn't do that.
Yeah, literally. So I was like, that's when I left. Once I saw I could probably become
People
general.
offering to kill things for you all the time.
It's like,
And
no,
it's like, no.
I literally am here
You're
so
like,
I can
you-
do
you're-
it.
You're a colonel. You shouldn't be out on the front lines.
You
fighting
lead
this.
from
What
the
if you
rear.
die? And it's like, what if I die?
So when we
What
run
if I die?
So when we run into White Brand, there's no disdain. There's respect both ways. Except when I see someone,
Like Colonel.
yeah, where it's like,
That armor's still pretty. It's been 6 months since I've seen you.
I keep it polished, sir.
Why?
Yeah, that's one handsome fella you've got in your armor there. And I say as I'm looking at my own reflection,
Stop.
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 Then he just points at you and just like move out of the way.
Fine. And I'll move.
And after he moves out of the way, I'm like, may I come in? Moves you first. And then he comes in and he stands at attention, hands behind his back, just inside the door, Barry.
say hello. Just jumps on the dresser.
It's sharpening my claws.
That weird thing cats do when they lick in between their toes.
They go like- they're like,
45
"Ah."
minutes.
Anyways,
You just ate.
I'm sure you're all aware of the rumors of children disappearing a few times over.
Yeah, we've heard about it. We were thinking
Yes.
about investigating.
We're under the impression that they're being taken by werewolves in the middle of the night.
Werewolves, oh, I know all
Sir,
about
I know
werewolves.
that you have a predisposition against werewolves, and I figured we'd come to you before any of our other retainers.
Oh, trust me, we'll handle it.
Will you?
Yeah, I know all about werewolves.
I
Gotta hit
have
them with
a
gold.
mace.
Gotta hit them with gold.
Well,
Gotta hit them with
okay.
gold bullets.
He's still talking. That would be like a character like in like a TV, like I'm thinking of Avatar for some reason, where like, you know, it'd be like Aang talking to anyone important and then Sokka's in the background out of focus but still very clearly being able to
Doing something stupid.
But no,
I've never heard of werewolves kidnapping anyone.
Neither have we, which is why this is such a conundrum. If we would like
That's
to put
not
it this
a
way.
word. Everyone knows it's pronounced conundrum.
You idiot. Hansing, if you don't shut up.
So I think of this something.
so clearly werewolves are triggering Valentine, okay?
Everyone knows that.
That's not a word.
Valentine's having a full-on PTSD moment. Flashback. Just near mortal injuries. And Hansing's just like, that's not a real word. Come on.
Everyone knows
What are you
werewolves.
doing? Come on.
Everyone knows werewolves are just people in costume.
Thought they were goblins. Yes, people.
I'm the Scooby-Doo. I've seen Scooby-Doo. I know how every villain works. It's always a guy in a costume.
We're like literally.
We go kill a werewolf, and I'm like, and now to reveal the true Spectre, and I try to pull up the head, and it's like, man, this mask is
Just snap his neck.
I think we should leave this one
Jesus
unsolved.
Christ.
I don't think we can solve this.
Just like Jinkies.
No, Hellvancer would totally use Zoinks.
Yeah, he's a zoink.
Zoinks!
I bet he would say zoinkies.
Zoinkies! Zoinks, Valentine! We gotta get out of here, man! Okay, anyways.
That's not a real word.
That's not a real word.
Oh no.
That was really
I don't say that.
No.
But conundrum, something werewolves kidnapping.
So yes, children have been disappearing from Nellinge, just a couple towns down. We would like to send you three to investigate. We do have a blacksmith on retainer in Vikstrand halfway there. I've given them the go-ahead to silver your weapons for you.
Thank you.
Hey, that'll help.
Because, yeah.
Although in my travels, I've seen gold also work.
Okay, I'm going.
Not quite as effectively, mind you, but it still does work.
I'm going to act irritated with you, but I promise I'm not.
That's fine. I know it's active.
Because it's. I like this. Yeah.
I love
This is a very good dynamic.
It's the fake monster
We
on
gotta get you into this. I want your character to have a. You
I
gotta.
haven't done it long enough to like
Oh, you gotta get into
get the
We have to
feel.
we have to get the feel of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I am still chaotic. I'm a chaotic good though, so I will be up to shenanigans, like
feel
smacking somebody with a mace for no reason, or like.
That's
an evil act.
It might be good depending on what you're saying.
Oh, yeah, depending on scenario.
Like if you just walk up to a vampire and slap it, yeah, that's good. But if you walk up to this guy who's currently briefing us and just like, I don't like you, crunch, it's not great.
I like that power armor.
So basically, Hellvancing is saying like, yes, I'll help you.
Because it's up to him.
Of course it is.
Trust me, I understand completely. Here are the mission details. He pulls a scroll out of his pocket, hands it to you.
Okay. looks at me as he's handing it to Valentine.
Literally, no, he does. He takes it out and goes to give it to you, and he goes.
You know what? I get it.
And then,
I don't do it.
and then
Don't ever said Hellvancing's not perceptive.
Oh no.
I
I
understand.
could imagine in like a social situation, he is completely ignored by this guy, and then just he turns to Barry. See that? Nobody ever said Hellvancing wasn't perceptive.
And then
Meanwhile, she's
what
like-
Valentine does is, after taking the orders, he walks right past Hellvancing straight to Barry, like, what do you make of this? You know, just asking anyone
Okay.
but him.
Cool.
So what do you make of this?
What is it? Hold on, wait.
Everything. All the details.
They're basically the information that they've gathered. There's one eyewitness report of a werewolf making off into the woods with a child.
Who's the eyewitness?
The child's mother,
So we go and investigate.
Mary.
Does she have a last name? Or is it
supposed to
just
find
Mary?
Zelen. Mary Zelen.
So
All right,
moderately
cool.
large town. Start with that next time. You'll get there, kid.
Yes, sir.
You'll get their kid. They would totally refer to people as kid, but it's a rare thing.
Yeah.
Goodness.
Only
He
one.
did consider this guy almost, like a.
strong up and comer. It's like respect, but also
Meanwhile, it's a Hellvancing.
You see that he's definitely been swept up into the politics of the organization.
yeah, and he
has to keep up appearances.
I might be stuck.
You two are going over the scroll.
Hellvancing is bouncing a rubber ball against the wall, but he's set up a second wall behind him because he knows he can't catch it. So
He's in the corner.
throwing it. Got it.
almost got Bobby that time. No one ever said Hellvancing
Hellvancing
wasn't
is
perceptive.
I have an actual question.
Did you
Yeah.
know werewolves are
About
actually
his
scared of
perception.
rubber?
What is your perception?
Yeah,
Jared?
what is it?
It's a +1.
Oh.
So I am perceptive, just not very. So they've been
Yes.
given the assignment.
Yes.
Hellvancing is waiting.
So he's like, I believe you to look over the details. Colonel? Barry?
I get it.
And then he turns and leaves.
Helvancing knows when he's been a little too annoying. I just have an effect on people.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I almost said Van Helsing.
It is hard.
I forgot. I really forgot.
just Helsing, Vancing.
You bring it on yourself.
Oh no, I'm painfully aware.
That oh no was so funny. You bring it on yourself.
Oh no!
I'm painfully aware. You thought I didn't notice?
That's very perceptive.
Yeah, no one ever tell you about hand Velsing. Hand Velsing.
We call the next character.
Vel Hansing too. There's that one. Helvancing. Helvancing.
All right, so
I wish you luck, and then he leaves, closes the door, leaves you to it.
All right, so I guess shall we leave tonight?
It's like midday-ish.
It's midday.
Let's leave now.
It's only a couple hours between each town.
Let's go.
Yeah,
But
Sure.
if you would like
we
to
could
do,
probably, we could probably make
if
the
you'd
day
like
before
to
the
do
night.
some broad general shopping in the town.
Buy me 5,000 pounds of glass.
We need to kill the vampires.
Don't you know that wooden stakes don't do it anymore? You need glass. You need to just hit them with a giant bag of broken glass.
Who tells you stuff?
I read it in a book.
What book?
I burned it. I forgot the
I
time.
was gonna ask you to do just that.
That is not correct.
Well then. Looks like Helvancing has developed telepathy because I just read your mind.
You guys probably have, again, it's probably about 3 o'clock. You have about a 3-hour walk to Vixen.
Let's go.
All right, let's get going.
Oh, I forgot I don't trust my allies.
Well, with Helvancing,
Oh, that works. See, I want to trust yours, but
What?
we haven't.
you make it to point. Like that's the dynamic. Where yours is going to be a little bit harder because my character flaw is I mistrust my allies.
You know what's
Okay.
hilarious? You know what my personality trait is? Find common ground with enemies.
Then that way maybe you and I can mend fences and hate George together.
That's what I was gonna say. Just the common ground, and neither of you can
like
stand
Helvancing,
Yeah.
but eventually we're going to grow so that the group dynamic needs Helvancing.
I want that. I was hoping you'd have like the Tommy Wiseau effect, where like he just has a bottomless pit of money that no one understands where it comes from, and that's the only
I think
reason.
he's absolutely loaded, but none of it was made in a very nice way.
No.
So
All of it was made by hunting firewolves and the like.
I've rid the world of several very dangerous beasts. The only problem is none of you can prove it. But I can.
not.
Okay.
I can.
Like
It's not my
This
job
this
to prove
is
what you've done.
this is the fang of a vampire giant. I ripped it out of his face, and it was very gross. And I will not go into detail.
If I just snatch it, looked at it, and go, oh, lizard folk. Okay.
It was some lizard. She could transform into other objects. She had a whip. It was real weird.
What's wrong with whips?
That was well.
canonically killed Kiba. Of all things to bring
no,
down
what
Kiba,
Helvancing.
What is it? They just got to a fight and she bit him. And then he just had the thing on. And he goes, I did it!
Yeah, I did it. I'm hungry.
He takes that back to the town like, here's your proof.
Just there.
Why are you bleeding from the arm? It was a hard fight.
Why are you bleeding for your arm? Because it bit me, obviously.
Because I slayed
Did you
it
say you were
after it
fighting a
bit me.
slug? It had teeth.
Slug with teeth.
Slug with teeth. I thought you said it could warp space-time. It warped space-time to give itself teeth.
What can I say?
Listen, you want me to explain it? It warped space-time. I got nothing on that. All I know is I killed it.
And there's its tooth, which I am keeping, by the way.
Give that back.
You
cannot keep it.
It may come in handy for a later job. Just the same tooth.
And then just,
I killed it.
I
Put it in your
will
pocket.
get a later job.
Just puts on a necklace like his little charm. He
Yeah.
just whips it out like, I did this.
You know, instead of because obviously it was bloody when I got it, but the blood has left, so I just put like red dye on it. So it's just look, I killed it.
And it's
You
just,
keep a little jar of
bunch
cranberry
strawberries.
juice.
Oh,
I was going with the berry route.
I was just looking at it, oh, tempera paint.
You went with tempura?
I wanted to use polyurethane, but that's just so expensive.
Yeah, you're just like, there's a difference? Like, immediately dropping the whole, yes, it's paint thing. Just, is there an actual difference?
How do you? That sounds like vampire magics to me. I don't know.
Okay, the guy told me it was the same thing.
Yeah.
The guy told me it was
I mean, it's real,
But
it's plastic.
if it wasn't,
in theory.
I thought it was the same thing.
It's just a rock, really, shaped like a
Yeah,
tree.
you just
like at the
spent-
end of it.
I
Many
painted
hours
it
carving.
white. I painted it white.
Yep.
It's just this is the tooth of a saber-toothed saber-fish monster.
If you add monster to the end of something, it is definitely fake.
It's just like can you show us the
how-
body? It sank to the depths of the ocean where it belongs.
I wrestled it 30 feet underwater and snapped its neck, and then I took its tooth out of my arm because it bit me.
And it's just
obviously.
It's like you said its teeth were sharp enough to remove a limb in one bite, but it couldn't remove Helvansing's limb in one bite. It would probably take like 2 or 3 though.
He's very crudely painted stitches onto his arm, like it did, and I got it back.
I really like how
Yeah.
when you were telling the story for him, how it sounded like as he was telling it, he realized that
Yeah,
what he's saying
yeah, exactly.
connects to something he has said.
That's exactly it. That's all. Then everything builds off itself.
Yeah, and it's like, and then one of these times I'm going to connect it, and it will sound good. Oh, that's so funny. This is
Lansing just has like a book full of buzzwords to use.
Oh, and the vicious! Like he's wrote down
Carnivorous.
carnivorous.
The carnivorous sloth.
I just
Oh,
have
God.
3. I just have like you know those pens that show motivational messages when you click them. Helvansing has one of those, but it's just like 3 different columns of like the something beast. So it's like the vicious carnivorous snow-capped beast or something. It's just a monster name generator.
just to sound credible.
And I killed it. Here's its tooth. The same tooth.
Same.
The same. Anyway.
Okay, let's move to the town now.
Stop it! You make me choke on pretzel remnants.
So, the sun is still overhead, and it is calm. The birds are singing. The woods seem normal. It's a heavily wooded area, but the woods seem calm, normal. You see, squirrels, birds, the like, just skirting around. And does anyone want to do anything while they walk? Look for food, supplies.
Hey, Valentine.
What?
How many vampires have you killed in your lifetime? Just so I can get a rough estimate.
A lot.
Okay, that's not a number. I'm gonna need a number
I
chief.
didn't count.
Well then, you don't seem very credible at all. I've kept track.
He has their things.
Give me your numbers.
Which type? Which type of vampire?
Don't get smart.
Oh, which type? I don't know. Which type of vampire?
All.
All's not a type, nitwit.
Go home.
I can't. I really wish I could.
Why can't you go home?
They don't really like me there.
Why not?
I don't know. That's what I tried to ask him.
What'd they say?
Don't come back here. You're not allowed in our town. And we never want to see your putrid face again. 405, by the way.
Okay. Do you have any other questions for me? Or can we walk in silence?
I don't know. I kind of like you. I want to know more about you.
How many vampires have you killed?
I'm gonna say none.
That surprises me, honestly. You've never killed them. Okay.
I'm going to assume off my background. I
haven't really encountered vampires.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
That's
it's mostly
perfectly valid.
trick-based. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Corruptions.
Helvansing is okay. She probably hasn't. He probably has. Maybe not.
Definitely have.
Helvansing has definitely not encountered vampires.
Not even seen one. He goes around hunting rumors of things happening. If there's even a rumor of a vampire, he goes the opposite
He's
direction.
very. Can we make that a thing that he has a deep-rooted vampire-specific phobia?
No,
Just anything that's remotely actually dangerous.
Danger.
Wait, no.
phobia.
He goes into
Going
a town
into
and it's,
Death
and it's
House.
like I have removed your vampire problem. It's like, oh, thank God. You mean you killed the elder vampire on the hill? It's been troubling us for months.
Yeah,
I
did it. And I would expect a reward for my services. Like, oh, of course, take anything. And it's like, cool. And then he walks away. Meanwhile,
The next night.
3 months later, it's like, and the town of Varrock was completely annihilated by a vampire. And it's like, like, when he said there's a vampire under there, he said he got rid of the problem. Probably just killed one of the thralls. And then Elvansing's like, sweating profusely.
It's like you hear a vampire
What is a thrall?
wiped out Varric down the road, and he's just like, no, I did not hear
No,
about
I
that."
didn't hear about that at all.
Anybody want to do anything else while they walk, or just get to town?
But what are the options?
Anything.
just talk. You build character.
Character building. You want to go out off into the woods, hunt for a meal or something? I don't know. You have
I
food.
kind of want to keep annoying Sam.
I actually
That's
do like
okay.
it.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think we
You
need
are
to.
annoying me. You're annoying Valentine.
Yeah, no,
I'm
that's
enjoying
fine.
every
I'm not
second.
annoying Valentine. Helvansing's
Yeah.
Did you know that vampire things, normally they're like here, but I've seen some weird vampires in my day. The fangs are randomly generated. Did you know that?
No, never heard of
Sometimes
that.
some of the fangs, they go all the way back to the molars. And I gotta tell you, I fought a vampire whose fangs, one fang was here, one fang was down here. It's so bad for him, he couldn't even bite me.
How'd you get out of that?
Well, he couldn't bite me, so I just kind of... We had to eventually go to fisticuffs. I lost my dagger, and I pull out my dagger. This one, I lost it in the fight. I got it back, but, you know. Actually, this one might not be the same one. I may have bought this. It's the same
It
thing.
very clearly has the tag on it.
I might have stole this.
I love that he has to, you know,
Amend
obviously.
his stories as he tells them.
Yeah, where it's like, okay, obviously I have to let them know I won, but I'm not like this grizzled war vet, so I have to make it seem like, you know, it was
Believable.
rough. But at the same time, my ego won't let me say, oh, he got me good. But I have to
he
say
got-
he
he
kind of
got-
got me. And he's like,
You know,
well,
he got a few hits on me. You know, it was looking not great. I could have been looking better, but you know, eventually I kicked him over and he landed on his back, and then I took a chair from nearby and I just hit him over the head with it, and he stopped moving. And so, you know, I was like, you know what, that's a fine day's work right there. I tossed some holy water on him and I left.
you know, experts say that wouldn't kill a vampire.
That town has not had any more problems since I've been there.
What town?
Czechoslovakia.
Can I roll? Can I roll to see if I?
Roll insight.
Can I roll
What do you need
deception?
for that?
D20.
Can I roll deception?
Please do.
Wait, I'm rolling.
What is
as well.
that?
That's a 5.
What do I add to that?
That's an 18.
16 plus 5 is 21.
Wait,
Wait, what do I add to that?
Insight.
Insight.
Oh,
That's a plus
zero.
4.
So you have a 9.
I don't want to roll to
So-
allow George to do this anymore.
And you have
20 so I rolled 21 in
got a
total.
dirty 20.
I rolled a 21. I'm sorry.
Czechoslovakia is a real place, George.
Yeah, it is, and I got rid of the vampire there.
I'm going to say you, judging by his demeanor, neither of you can tell. He's not sweating. He's not nervous. He's just telling
Talking.
the story. He's telling the story as if it happened.
He just believes
This
his own
this
lie.
role does not determine whether or not you believe him. It determines what you can tell about him telling the story.
Oh, that
He tells it in a very believable way. Of course, except for all the things that you know are just blatantly false.
Such as vampire fangs cannot be in random locations. And how holy water, while it does wound vampires and weaken them, it does not kill them.
Neither do chairs.
Cheers.
Where did you get a chair?
We were fighting in an abandoned castle.
No one abandons castles.
If it's infested with vampires, they do.
Yeah, the vampires would live there. It's not abandoned.
Well,
It's
the
infested.
old owners abandoned it, and everyone referred to it as the abandoned castle. So I went up there. Turns out, wasn't as abandoned as I thought it'd be.
What happened?
Vampires, obviously. Would you not paying attention to the story at all?
The chair and everything?
Yes, holy water. I beat a vampire to death. Were you not paying attention at all? I swear to God, Valentine, we've been together 3 months and you don't listen.
We're gonna walk in silence.
That's gonna be really hard for me to do.
That was
Just, it's gonna be real
We're
hard.
gonna walk in silence.
It's gonna be real hard for me to do.
Oh God, that's funny. Okay, so
That's good.
Helvansing continues to talk the whole way to the town. Valentine does not. Barry, how do you do? You also remain silent for the entire walk?
gonna say I just watch and see what happens.
Honestly, I feel like
Valentine's
Van
eyes twitching as they walk.
Did you know that wooden stakes are actually not used to kill vampires anymore? We've grown more accustomed to using different materials, more effective materials. Did you know that silver, while it works wonders on werewolves, it works even better on vampires?
I thought you said gold works for werewolves.
Gold works better than silver, but silver still works. You gotta pay attention,
And
okay?
that's the thing. And every time he contradicts himself, he covers it up very quickly.
Josh, you are very good at covering up your own.
I needed a character that would force me to improv.
I like it.
Valentine's the person who's just like, you're wrong. That's not true. No. And then Barry every now and again, I thought you said this.
And then just how
I
Vance
won't
sings like,
I won't pull out the map of lies that have been fed to us. I'll just be like, that isn't. That's nope. Nope. And then this
then
over here,
every so
But
often.
remember yesterday when you said this about this race,
No,
and
but
now
then,
you're
but then every
here.
so often he'll say something right, and Valentine's like, that's...
Yeah, we're like they're just walking and he'll just stop and like.
You say something smart.
No, just... You know, vampires, most of the time they bite you, but they don't, need to. They don't need to bite you to turn you into one. Yeah, that's right. Think I was wrong? Mm-hmm. You have not been catching on. You're sitting there just back to oh my god, I can't stand you.
I like to think that Valentine doesn't like to talk in general, so being with someone
Being
who
with
needs to
Vancing.
talk makes the character thing. All right, well let's get going. I want to start fighting, and I don't want to lose you.
See, I need to do more.
Well, here's the
research
thing.
on X,
Did you know that,
I might be okay with losing you.
Hey, Valentine, do you know trees can be vampires? And he just goes, you know what? I've never heard that. She's like, okay, cool, because I never have either, liar.
Anyways, you guys eventually make it to Vikstrand. It is a little industrial town. Very heavy on the import-export. This is a town of craftsmen, be it woodworkers, metal workers, blacksmiths, armorers, the like. This is a town built on the industry of producing either commodities for, furnishing a home. They're nice furniture, shockingly nice furniture for the small town. That is mostly exported, but if they mess up an order, say they upholster a seat wrong, or they make it out of the wrong material and the client won't accept it, they have to remake it and send the new one out, but they keep the old one for sale in the town, and it is slightly discounted because of course it's not up to their standard. It is home to some of the best metal workers outside of dwarven cities. There are a couple of dwarven blacksmiths that have set up shop actually from Moldomar, who run their own smithy. They are the Able-Arm brothers. One of them's a blacksmith. One of them is they're three blacksmiths. One of them focuses on weapon. One focuses on armor, and one is just general purpose tools. He makes tools, horseshoes, nails, all this stuff. Basically, just utility. And if it is made of metal, you can probably buy it or special order it here.
From the Able-Arm brothers.
From the Able-Arm brothers, yes. And they are renowned across the continent. You guys have heard of them. You guys have worked them before, especially since they are on the White Brand's payroll. The White Brands work very closely with them because of the quality of their goods. And basically for this half of the world, they are their number one supplier outside of literally ordering from one of the dwarven cities. So
if you can't afford dwarven, you go here.
yes. So you all enter this town. It's bustling. There's a popular market. People, huge crowd. Probably at least 40 people just in the market square. There are stalls that are selling armor, stalls with food, stalls with everything. They have professionally made carts that are designed in such a way that they can hold more weight than your average cart. There are tons of basically things that you can buy here. And of course, just off of the market square are the Able-Arm brothers. Their sign is an anvil with just a big A stamped into it.
Creative.
I could come up with something better than that.
You can come up with a lot.
The one time we agree. Just wow, they really could have done better. I want to do something really, really dumb that's probably not gonna work.
Yes.
I am going to kind of look at both of these people. I was like, okay, I'm going to look at Secret Berry and Valentine. I'm just going to put my arms on their shoulders. It's like, okay, you guys got me with the blacksmiths. I am going to go buy some food. I'll catch up with you later. All right?
Please don't do
I'm
anything
saying I'm willing
stupid.
to get a break.
Trust me. Trust me,
Just-
I'll make sure I'll get the best food we can.
Just don't talk to anyone. Please.
It's going to be kind of hard when I got to buy food, but I
That's
get what you mean.
all I think you should do. Just buy the food.
Okay.
Okay.
And he kind of pats both of you on the back and he walks over to the markets where they are probably selling something.
Was that a good idea?
Actively drinking sweet tea
see.
in the world.
Okay, so I want to go talk to these Abelard brothers.
Okay. You walk in, and you know from outside you can hear the heavy clank of hammer on hot metal.
Did I say I gave him my dagger to Silver?
Was the money that we were given to silver weapons, or did
No, it is a pre-order. They have paid for you.
Oh, okay, cool.
This is just money that we probably got from working with the White Brands.
Oh, okay.
But this is basically like we are sending you. This is the first time he has sent your group to fight werewolves, so they are trying to
Accommodate
equip you, yes.
his background.
because you don't have official. You left the White Brands before their signature style, and like before they instituted a faction-wide armory, basically of like standard issue goods. So just to get you sort of playing catch up a little bit with you guys to say, hey, these are a very important part. You need specialty weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's a bad time to tell you I've never fought a werewolf.
What have you fought?
A bled.
I don't like that.
And then just how Vancy is like, what do you think he's fought? The law.
that is such a good answer. That is such a good answer. That's so good.
It's quick too. Just
The law.
Does he win? Look at him.
Does that look like a winner to you?
That's accurate considering what I want to do.
What is your race again?
I am a Scourge Asimar.
You know how tieflings look like demon people?
I don't want to. They're kind of like angel people.
Oh.
So I look really trustworthy, but in reality, I'm the scum of the earth.
Do you speak Celestial?
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 celestial, maybe.
Celestial? Everybody knows I have.
Did you write down your languages?
No. I did not write down a lot of things.
You are always the one that's the most prepared. What is
I
happening?
was
to you?
prepared to play Hellvancing. I wasn't prepared to speak Celestial.
Use Hellvancing.
I was prepared to use Hellvancing.
Okay, so I'm in the armor shop,
Yes.
clangy banging.
And on the script, basically the thing that you got, basically, you know, besides the rundown of the facts, the information, like these
Prices.
children are gone missing, you know, the names of the people. Basically, your objective is to find these children, kill these werewolves. Like, your primary objective is to get these children back. If you can do so without killing the werewolves, go for it. But exactly. So
They're werewolves.
it is understood that you will most likely have to kill these werewolves. But if you can get the children out without endangering yourself, if fighting the werewolves hinder your ability to get the children out of the situation, do not. And also, you know, at the bottom is the official stamp of the White Brands, and you know their message for the Abelard brothers that this is the people that we sent. We've already paid for this, but this is our official seal saying that this is who we sent. And the Abelard brothers' names are Mulzan, Dolzan, and Kolzan. But they're all roughly 300 years old, give or take 50 years.
So they're old by dwarf standards.
Yeah, they've been here for ages. The Abelard family is a fairly large one in Muldomar, but their name is much more renowned outside of the city than in it. Because
inside the city,
while they are fantastic craftsmen,
Pretty much all the dwarves.
they are more widely recognized outside of the city because they do not just make for dwarves. They do not stay in the city. They are out in the world. Usually when one of them doesn't have many orders, they take a ship, they take a boat, they take a cart, and they spread word of themselves and they sell all over the place.
So it's not uncommon for every now and again for the Able Arm brothers to be seen almost anywhere in the world.
Alright. I'm just gonna kind of approach them with the thingy, the pre-order thing. I'm like, alright, I'm here to pick up an order.
Oh, you're the White Brand fellas. All right. And he doesn't look at you because you're not here.
I'm off doing something.
I am.
All right. So we've got 6 weapons prepaid, so we can silver 6 weapons for you just off the bat. Probably take for us probably only a couple hours, depending on how many weapons you give us. Less than an hour each.
I'm trying very hard to find my weapon.
I
The
have
only- the only
one
weapon-
mace
Yeah, the only weapon I've got is my dagger.
and
So I have 4 weapons I can do, but I have to find them.
I think I only have the one. It's just a mace.
Okay. And you already gave your dagger.
I gave it to Valentine.
Okay.
To hopefully silver.
Okay, so that's 2 weapons, but your 2 weapons. I have 2 hand axes, so that still leaves 2 more things that can just be silvered. I guess I'll silver my shovel and my shield. Can I do that?
Your whip.
Yeah, you might want to silver that.
You know what? Forget about the shovel.
Forget the shovel.
I want a silver shield, a whip, and my 2 hand axes, and then their weapons.
Any other weapons? Cool.
I mean, the shovel.
My
Right.
nose.
So if you hand those over. It's okay. I'll take good care of them. You understand?
Throws the dagger in the water.
We understand how your White Brands are particular about your equipment. Takes your mace. But of course, we'll have these done for you very soon. If you just want to take a day on the town, see what else you can see. These are all paid for by the White Brands, so I'll see you back here in a couple of hours. Probably take us half an hour, maybe to an hour each. So come back in 3 to 4 hours, and we'll
have it ready.
hand these off to you.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your patronage. Tell the White Brands that we're very happy to work with them again.
Okay. Thank you.
So, oh man.
And then he turns around and starts shouting Dwarven to his brothers.
who are just like, oh, it's the White Bronze again.
Or like he doesn't know that
You
Valentine.
can hear the name for White Brands is the same, and you once you hear them say it, you can hear 2 very loud groans from the back.
Okay, so I want to go find him.
Mansing has been doing something this whole time.
I want to find out what he's doing. What are you
Okay.
doing?
Work options.
Whatever you want.
We are in a town.
Ooh.
So you can,
I
like-
want to look for more weapons because I only have the one.
Okay. So you can pretty much buy weapons of every kind here. So I'm literally just going to pull up the. What are your weapon proficiencies?
I'm assuming it says mace and
No,
light
over
cross.
here.
Oh, this. Simple weapons.
Okay.
Not martial weapons? You're a cleric.
No, just simple.
Just simple.
Yep.
That's dumb.
Okay. So basically, here's the weapon list, and there are all the prices right there.
Oh boy. I could get a club. Great club.
Great club.
Now remember, you're only going to be proficient with things in the simple weapons category, so down to here.
A sickle, a spear. I like spears.
You gave him your mace to make into a silver super mace to hurt werewolves.
Yeah,
That-
but I
don't
want
think
more
that's what's
than
happening.
one weapon.
That's fine.
That's all.
You don't think what's was happening?
Werewolves don't kidnap.
I'm gonna get a crossbow.
Okay, how many bolts?
How much do they cost?
Should be on there. At least maybe at the bottom for ammunition.
Ooh.
20 crossbow bolts is 1 gold.
Oh, jeez.
And I would like to get a lot. Well, how much could I carry?
probably
I don't know anything.
20 bolts is about a pound. A little over a pound.
I would get like.
I get like 40.
Yeah, that's good.
So you're getting a crossbow and 40 bolts?
Yeah.
So that is 27 gold.
Okay, hold on.
That ain't bad.
I'm writing this up here.
That ain't bad.
My crossbow. Okay, what was it?
I
Minus
love it.
27?
Yep.
Hold on.
We're sorry. The
What are you
call
at?
You were trying to reach.
115.
You couldn't. Your call did not go through. Please hang up.
88.
Should not dial again.
Yeah. What are you doing while you're going to find...
I'm gonna find out what he's
Okay.
doing.
Now
So what
we're
have
going to
I-
cut
what
to you...
have I been doing?
I don't know. Let's cut back to just when you left. Right before they walk into the Able Arm Brothers, what are you doing?
Hellvancing. Ooh. Almost again. Hellvancing. I'm gonna walk up to the Let's see. We're probably gonna need food for this adventure, and that's what I said I was gonna do. So I'm gonna go and try to find. I don't know. We're probably gonna need some bread and some type of meat. So I'm gonna try to find that.
The fact
You
that
all leaving have 3 rations.
So 3
if
days
you wanna-
worth.
Yeah, you have 3 days worth of food.
unless I kill you and take yours, in which case I have 6 days.
I haven't given you a reason to kill me yet.
I think you've given him several.
No, I'm just
couple
annoying.
reasons.
That's not enough.
Not on any moral grounds, but it's about the principle.
I'm lawful good, so I can't.
You really want to, but you can't. So I'm gonna try to find some food to get us, because this journey is probably not gonna just be these werewolves.
There are multiple market stalls that are selling food. One of them has a sign that's scribbled "Adventurers Plus," and it's just prepackaged food meant for adventurers, but the price point's a little higher. But it'll probably last longer.
We'll head there and we'll see what we can do. Okay. So Hellvancing is gonna kind of walk up.
Hey, watch me bang the rest of this pretzel in the trash.
Neither half.
It like rained crumbs on the way.
Sorry, Michaela.
Okay, but Hellvancing is gonna walk up to the merchant.
And say
They
what?
also have a couple gambling boxes there.
Gamble.
They're tiny little wooden boxes, shelves of varying sizes. You can buy them and find out what's inside. They're loot boxes.
Let's get what I'm here for first, and then I'll decide if I want that.
Cool. So, you walk up. It's this dude, right?
Look at this dude.
Loot boxes in D&D.
It's supposed to give your players a sense of pride and accomplishment.
It's gambling.
Yeah.
It's actual gambling.
There's a chance you can get something that could be redeemable for more money or just a cool trinket.
Do I get a cape? Can I wear a cape? I've actually like capes now.
So, what happens next? What? Okay, so
gonna
it's
buy
this,
some
it's
food.
It's this middle-aged guy. He's bald and he's got a beard. His cheeks are shaved, but he has a goatee that spindles down and is braided. He's like, "What can I do ya for?"
Well, first, may I say, that is quite an excellent beard you've got.
Thank you. I grew it myself.
I would hope you did. I'm here with my buddies. They're off doing their own thing. I'm here to just buy food.
Of course, and I sell food.
How much is about a day's worth of rations?
A day's worth of rations will cost you 10 silver pieces, friend.
There's 3 of us.
One
Gold is like 10 silver.
Yes.
So each ration is 1 gold.
Yes.
for all 3
I'm
of
gonna
us.
buy
No,
115. No.
You said 1 day's worth of food, 1 ration, is
It's
10
worth 10 silver.
So
1
1
silver is a gold. I forgot the conversion rate.
Oh. So 1 gold.
1 gold, friend.
1 whole gold for a day?
It's very good food, friend. Look at it packaged here. And he takes a little. It's a little like. It's not like. It's like woven, but it's woven in a very good way, and it's like it's very smooth. It's not like silk, but it's not. Things don't stick to it like silk. It's.
How long do rations last?
A while.
As long as we need them to for the purposes of Strahd.
Okay.
This'll last you upwards of 2 weeks, friend.
All right, let's say I was gonna buy 15 of these rations.
15 rations, friend.
That's 15 gold, right?
That's 15 gold.
Okay. How
Friend?
about I give you 10 gold, but I also give you, and in my equipment I have bottles of colored liquid. I'm gonna pull out a red one. How about I give you this potion as well?
Oh, what does the potion do, friend? I will admit you have me intrigued.
This, though small, is a healing potion.
Really?
It gets rid of cuts and bruises like no other. So 10 gold plus this potion, and I'll buy the rations.
What would the market value of this potion be, friend?
5 gold?
5 gold. That
About-
seems like an even trade to me. Give me a deception roll, because
Okay.
that is just water.
It's just water and like...
When can
It's just
Valentine
cranberry
enter the
juice.
situation?
It's just cranberry juice. This is the same stuff I put on the tooth. So deception?
Yeah.
Alright. So 7 in total.
7 total?
7 total.
That's very good. I rolled a 5.
Helvansing master of deception.
I was like, well, friend, normally I wouldn't haggle on my goods. You know, my business mates may be a little disappointed in me, but, snatches the potion, I think that this will be just fine. And once I show them what we've got our hands on a healing potion for the cheaps, puts it down next to him, that they're going to be very happy with me. Here's your rations, sir. Here's your food.
Thank you, sir.
I hope to see you again, friend.
I do too. Have a good day.
This man will certainly die after drinking what he thinks is a healing potion in the midst
It's
of
not
combat.
poison. It's just cranberry juice.
No, but he will be in a grave situation on the verge of death and then drink it and nothing will happen.
Relying on it to fix the problem.
Anyways,
Helvansing's not done.
What do you mean? You're supposed to leave the scene of a crime, George.
Everywhere's the scene of a crime where I am. I'm gonna walk a good bit away from the market.
Hey, do you want to buy a treasure box?
What's in them?
I like the other guy better.
What isn't in them, friend? there's so much in them. That's the whole point. You don't know what's in them.
It sounds like gambling.
You give me 5 gold pieces, I give you a treasure to take home.
How about we make a trade?
Ooh, a haggler. I like haggling here.
I'm gonna take out. I'm gonna reach into my coat of wares.
Show up.
yeah, you'll see.
I'm going to pull out a purple potion, a bottle of purple liquid.
Ah, a bottle of purple liquid.
This, my friend, it's a little bit bigger than the red bottle. Like, not much.
It's a little bit bigger than the red bottle, but not much.
It's almost like you're reading my mind.
I'm reading your mind, friend.
But Helvansing is going to pull out
just
this
thoroughly
bottle
intrigued.
of purple liquid. Do you know what this bottle is? And I'm going to kind of put it on the counter. Like, I wouldn't think so. It's all right. I'll tell you. This little bottle right here is a love potion.
A love potion. It's purple.
Yeah, it's purple.
I've never seen one. That's not the color I would have assumed for a love potion.
What, you think it was going to be red or something?
Yeah,
No,
red or
that's-
pink or something of the like. But
No.
I guess purple's okay.
So what, you don't know? Fine, I'll take it
No,
also.
no, I'm intrigued.
No, fine.
I beg of you, sir.
I put it back on
like
the
it's
counter.
fine. It's fine.
I put it back and but this tiny little bottle of purple liquid.
It's purple.
is
Sorry, I
purple.
can't get over
It's
it.
very purple. No. But the way it works is very, very simple.
Drink it.
Well, yes, but not you. You have this lovely lady that you're going out with eventually at some point.
Yeah, I'm between relationships right now.
And hey, listen, that's all right, but with this little bottle, you'll never have that problem again. I tell
Really?
you. What you
Very
gotta,
epic.
What you got to do? You have to get your lady to drink it, and that's it. Once she drinks it, the first thing she sees, fall madly in love with. Unbreakable bonds, I tell you.
That's what I heard about love potions. That lines up with my knowledge.
In fact, I sold a bottle of very similar quality to someone all the way out, like 5 towns over. They got married the next week. I tell you, unbreakable
I
bonds.
would love to get married next week. It'll get my mom off my back.
Oh, trust me, I know all about family trouble. But this,
That's a loaded statement. Anyways,
well, I can't go back home. But this,
The wrong person drank the wrong potion. I can't go back home.
turns out one of the love potions was just a poison.
I misread potion, and it was poison.
And oh boy,
And God, I
Oh,
killed
boy.
so many people.
yeah, I kind of dropped it in the water supply.
give me deception.
14.
I rolled another 5, so I'm not using that die anymore. Putting that one away.
So how about this? I trade you this for one of those treasure boxes.
That sounds marvelous, friend. I'll even give you 2. That's how happy I am.
Pleasure doing business with
And
you.
he takes it and he puts it in his pocket like this.
And he says he narrates that.
And I take the boxes and I'm like, I should probably find the rest of them. And I turn around and I walk
And you
to...
turn around and immediately bump into Val.
Hey, what's up?
What are you doing?
Buying food? Buying some treasure boxes?
What are in the treasure box?
What is it in them?
Just repeats the spiel.
absorbed the good salesmanship and is immediately spewing it back at someone he can't. Open them. Well, I got 2 of them. You want to open one? Sure.
Each of you roll me a D100.
I got a straight 70.
Is that a 99?
Yes. So I got a straight 70.
Can I get the...
George, you open it up, and inside is a small packet with a fine pink powder.
All of a sudden, we have to use like healing word and
George,
He just goes, George, give me a constitution saving throw.
falls to the ground. Just Valentine spit out.
Valentine, please help me!
He's like, are you
Help, Vance, I need some help!
like he's like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm
Really?
okay.
Like if I was fine, could I do this? He was like,
If I was fine, could I do this?
and then
Not doing anything, buddy.
yeah, he was like, what are you doing? He was like, cartwheels. Am I not doing them?
If I was fine, could I do this? Huh? It's like,
What are you doing? Like,
I'm-
asking him no.
backflips.
And he's taking so much pleasure in it, watching
What are
him
you
in pain.
doing? Like cartwheels.
Wow, that's a lot of cartwheels, buddy. I think you should keep doing them.
Yeah. Am I not doing them?
Am I not doing them?
Okay, so what
Can
do
you
I
not
get?
see?
And then inside yours is actually another box. It's like yours was quite sizable actually. And inside was a box about the size of the one that George opened initially.
I want to open it.
And inside, you open the second box.
Yeah.
You die. No. No. Inside there is a living worm.
A worm?
It's a worm, but see on closer inspection. The base of the, while it's wooden, it's the inside of it is almost entirely ceramic, and the worm that's crawling around in there actually appears to have a head on both ends.
you.
You got a
Can I talk
two-headed
to it?
worm.
Like, is it sentient?
I don't know yet.
Hey guys.
Talk to it.
Guys? Oh, yeah.
There's 2 heads.
The worm
Speak
goes.
giant.
The worm in response.
I look at him like,
I don't think you got the right one.
what do you mean? I have something to live for now.
Oh, that's cool. I got pink powder though. I don't know what it does.
Can I look
Meanwhile, I'm gonna take out one of my empty bottles.
figure out what that is.
That would be investigation, probably.
That is a investigation, you said?
Yeah.
17 total.
It appears to be fine pink powder. It's not as gritty as sand. It's kind of soft, but it's just powder, dude.
Is it just powder?
What Helvancing is going to do is going to take out one of his bottles. I'm assuming one of these is just full of water. I'm going to uncork it, and I'm going to pour the powder into it. And I'm going to
What happens?
cork it up, I'm going to shake it up, and I'm just going to put it right back in there.
The powder kind of faintly shimmers, but that's it. That's all it does.
Something's up.
Oh, what? Did you want some?
What do
Wait, I'm curious about the
I have no
worm.
idea, but I'm going to use it later.
I was like, what do I...
May I roll for that?
Well, you're probably out of the shop by now.
Oh, wait, can I... Like, when she's walking over, I want, like, the first glimmer of, like, childish happiness. Like, look.
It's just a worm.
I want to see what the worm is. This has to be like in a tizzy.
Yeah, I know. I also... Stop taking my phone.
Give me either perception or investigation to look at the worm. See what's
Okay,
up with
wait,
it.
which one's better? What did
I
you
don't
say?
Perception or investigation.
Perception it is.
15 plus...
That's why you
Perception
roll.
4.
So 19. So as you look really closely, you can actually see the weird thing about this worm. It has 2 heads.
That's it.
There's a
That's
head
it.
on either side.
That's it.
Okay, he said it would be a couple hours, right? Before our armor was done?
It's probably been like 10 minutes.
How long was it from the walk from home to here?
About like 3-4 hours.
So
So I'd be able, so by the time if I were to walk home, it'd be about done. Can we?
It
just
would be done when you got back. Then it would be another 3 hours to
walk
to
there.
wait as I'm coming back again?
Can I
Because I
poke the
kind of
worm?
want to go make a home at home for the worm, so that
What
when
if
we
I-
get back from this adventure,
Well, this is a place of commerce, business. I'm sure you can hire someone to do that here.
No, but
I
Helvancing.
don't trust people.
Can I
Helvancing.
touch the worm?
Very careful.
Can I handle the?
Just
Very-
sitting there, just like shaking.
Because oh my god, it gives Valentine a true reason to want to come home from this event.
To see the worm.
At home,
Name
to see,
it.
did the
Name it.
Can I poke it first?
No, I want to name it before I lose it.
I'm not gonna do nothing bad. I'm not that type of character now.
I have a question.
Now!
What? Okay, it should be a loose Castlevania reference.
I've got an idea for the name. Hellvancing who?
No.
What color is the worm?
Pink.
I'm gonna name it Pink Berry.
No. Wait.
Jesse Pinkman.
It's like the weird gray pink.
Can't you just call him Wormy and be done?
Wormy. Honestly, Valentine would probably just call it just Worm.
Yeah.
Worm view.
Worm view?
Roach.
Gerald.
Roach.
Gerald. George.
Well, how would you pronounce that word?
I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
What word?
No.
Which one? The one your thumb is
Pronounce
from?
it no.
Yeah.
I don't know what these letters are supposed to be, Sam.
I can help them English major.
It looks like Elvish script, dude.
Wait. The only person that can't know is Dimitri because I want to make him curious.
Okay, can I see?
I
Yeah.
am curious. It worked.
I don't even know what it's
Yeah.
supposed to be.
We can name it Patty Pancake.
No.
That's
George,
the last
I
name is
wrote it in
Pancake, the
big,
first name is
clear
Patty.
capital letters. And
I want to see.
how would you pronounce that?
And a 10 lev.
Who are you? I have a favor to ask.
Yeah, what's up? What do you need? Friendo. Friendo.
We sound very
First off, do I have like a sigil or something that I can show we are allies?
Probably old and weathered, but yes.
Okay, I'm like
It's probably what I assume it's like what's your armor status?
chainmail,
Chainmail? I assume that you have like a
breastplate.
yeah,
type
like
thing.
like kind of, and it's like
It's a
etched
sigil.
in,
Yeah, okay.
But it's probably old, maybe
is.
not rusted, but like
It's beat up
scratched up a bit.
because
Yeah.
I don't like
It's
handsome.
like, oh, okay, you're yeah. What do you need? What do you need, brother?
I need anyone here to run this worm home for me.
I am the best runner that we have in this office today.
There's clearly better ones, but
Other days, but today it's me.
Yes.
Normally it's Franklin, but
It's a couple hours walk.
His name's Jerf.
Oh
Jerf, and then just like Kevin from The Office. I'm a runner.
I run so well.
Will you do me this favor?
Aye. Wait, what favor?
I need you to run this worm.
It's funny because I still have the worm.
Have an address or?
I will guard him with my life.
he's gonna die on the way
Yes,
back.
you will.
And then he gently clasps the box shut. And then he gently carries it out of the office.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's all I needed to do. I'm ready to go on to werewolves.
What did you name the worm?
I was being nice.
Valentine backwards.
How do you spell that?
Valentine backwards.
Yeah.
And
Metal
did
dice.
Dimitri pick those out for George, or did you pick those out for
Dimitri picked him up.
E.
And a 10 lev.
That's the worm's name. He has two heads. Wait, why does he have two heads?
I don't know. Why?
Alright, we have a little time skip here. Essentially what happened was Valentine pays a runner to run the worm back, to the building that they started in. We had a problem with the heater, so it was really loud for that part. Hellvancing scammed another person for a little bit of free stuff. And Sigurdberry tried to take the worm. I don't think she succeeded. Mainly because every time she tried to touch the worm and look at the worm, Valentine held it really close. But that becomes an issue later on. We forget about that, so yeah, and then they just go and get their weapons. Back to your regularly scheduled Dungeons and Dragons.
So we have silvered weapons.
Yes, you all have silver weapons now.
Yes.
Are you prepared to
Go to the werewolves.
What time is it?
It's getting to be. It was 3 o'clock, and then it was 3 hours, and then another 3 hours. It's about 9 o'clock.
We're gonna sleep.
Says you.
I am going to take the night in the town and go to sleep.
I don't sleep. I wait.
Then you live a sad existence, my friend.
I know.
And Hellvancing's gonna do the big, exaggerated
Well, here's the
stretch
thing.
and
Here's the
yawn.
thing. The sun is still in the sky.
You said it's like 9 o'clock, though.
Oh, did I say?
You said 9
I was
o'clock.
thinking 6 for some reason.
Well, we have to be out with the werewolves, stupid. Wait.
So wait, what?
Sorry.
What's
Because
happening?
okay, if you leave now, the other town is only about an hour away.
Let's go.
So we'll get there like at 9.
You'll get there with enough time to probably do some poking around and then go to sleep for the night.
Let's go.
Well, considering how we have jumped 3 hours back, let's go.
So
You
we'll
want the
walk-
worm back?
The worm's at home. I hired
You
someone. to
said
take it
he
home.
hired
I did
someone.
hire him. You did ask for money and he
No,
already
you
left.
realized
He hired
you
someone.
never took the worm back, though.
I did.
No, you didn't.
I
You
did.
never
I
said
said
that.
handed him an empty box.
Yeah, you forgot I had the worm the whole time.
I think we did switch it back, but it would be very funny.
We never did. I was never made aware. I kept saying I have the worm though. You kept not listening to me and kept talking, and I'm like, but I'm holding the worm though.
Everybody gets one, right?
Roll against. Roll.
Roll against
Do
each
a
other.
d20.
Roll plus
This will be the
sleight
one.
of hand.
Okay.
This will be the one time you crit, Michaela.
Will it ever stop?
That's a 2.
I want different dice, Dimitri.
God, I
Okay.
This is literally like very
Wait, what is
intricately
sleight of
shaped
hand?
to always.
No,
land
let's
on
see what you roll
Let's
first.
see what he rolls.
8, but that changed to an 18.
Hold on, my
change it
sleight
in
of hand
bed.
is a +3.
So that's a 5. You at a 5. What's your sleight of hand?
+3.
No, it is actually.
Why do you assume I'm lying?
Oh, just you do.
Can you have me?
Wait, I want to see if I roll a 2.
Wait, why?
That's a 13. It might just be you, Michaela.
I need a cup or something. I need something that rolls for me. 6.
It's about an hour walk. It's pretty uneventful. George is hellvanzing. He's tired, so he's not talking as much. He just wants to go to sleep. He's grumpy.
I'll just chime in every once in a while. It's like, hey, Valentine, did you know
No.
that?
I'll just go back on.
Did you know werewolves can actually read your thoughts?
No one ever told me that.
Well, some
Wait.
werewolves they actually can. Not all of them. Not all of them. Most of them can't, but there's a very select few that can.
What is George's character's name? Hold on. What is his
Mind-reading
name?
werewolves. What do you think they were?
Hellvanzing.
Hellvancing.
It's
I'm
the
just
switch
gonna call
around.
you
Van
Hell.
Helsing.
Yes.
How
and I've
do
also
they-
said Velhansing and what else did I say? Handvelsing.
Yeah, I want to humor this. How do they read minds?
I don't know how they work. I just know they can do it. I've only encountered like 2 of them in my life, and they both told me what I was thinking. I didn't bother to ask. I just wanted to kill them.
Werewolf talk.
Yeah, werewolves talk. What language?
Telepathically.
Even George lost
But,
confidence.
but if they're
No, he's just real tired. He's just like, I just want to go to bed.
He's upset that he's still walking.
You see how Vancing, like, his head's just kind of to the ground. He's just like looking down. You can tell that this is a very not formulated plan from Hellvancing. He just wanted to say something to mess with Valentine. Like, not even he seems convinced.
I don't know, telepathically.
I don't know, telepathically. They
Because
say,
that would definitely be something that you would remember very clearly, that you were talking to telepathically by a werewolf. And like, I don't know, telepathic.
get
Okay.
some toast.
So you get to the town.
Yeah.
It's around
I'm gonna go talk to Mary.
it's around 10 o'clock. You're gonna probably have to look around the town for Mary.
So this is why I wanted more information from the idiot lieutenant. But
I'm just gonna start screaming
Whatever.
Mary.
That's something Kiva would do.
I know I'm not going to do that. Not this character.
hey,
What?
help me find Mary.
Her
Help me
name
find
is
I
Mary.
was gonna
You
say Carrie.
fool!
Mary Zellick.
Mary Zellick. Split up.
Just ignore what I called you.
You
a
mean
fool.
you're gonna let me go out on my own?
Yes, bye.
What do you heard from me?
Well, where are you gonna go?
Well, I don't know. We might need
To find
him.
Mary Zellick.
No, stop.
That doesn't
he,
tell me
he
anything.
has charisma. We might need him.
Listen,
I want to see where
I'm
this
very,
goes.
I'm very good at talking to people.
Yes,
Go find her.
we're definitely bringing
Okay,
him.
follow me, and I'm just gonna. I'm looking in the town. I'm assuming there's pretty much 3 directions I can go.
There is the way you came from. There is left, right, and forward.
So 4 ways.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he howls, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, that
Catch
one.
a werewolf by the toe.
Catch an elder vampire by the toe.
Again.
And because I did it a little bit ago, I didn't know you guys then, so I can't really prove it, but it did happen.
Eeny, meeny, miny, yo. It's just, we're going down the left path.
Left.
And then as he's walking, he's like, I knew we were going this way the whole time.
You know, vampires' teeth aren't actually sharp. It's just...
Do you know that
That was-
vampires, they don't tan?
They're very pale. They're always so pale.
I'm gonna humor and ask
So
questions.
Please do.
What's the piercing damage of a vampire's fang?
2d4, 1 for each fang.
The more tired Hellvanson gets, the more meta his
2d4.
Did you know that a werewolf's hit dice is 1d12?
Is it?
No.
It is a d12, but there are like multiple depending on how strong it gets.
Did you know a CRA Kraken actually exists in the monster manual?
Did you know I'm a warlock? Did you know that intelligence is my dump stat?
It's actually strength.
Did you know that strength is my dump stat?
What is your dump stat? What are you talking about?
It's just what I call being
just
bad
what
at
are the
something.
piercing damage? What is the piercing damage of a vampire?
Alright, anyways,
Just I don't know, enough to puncture your skin.
so as you get to the town, you hear a shriek, a blood-curdling scream from the direction that you guys walked. So you're like halfway there.
So Hellvancing immediately just
Yep, we all just start running. I start running.
I'm
Are
gonna
you
start
gonna start
going.
running? Are you gonna start
I'm
running?
very fast. My speed is 30.
No, we're gonna run together.
Alright, as you get there, you see a man and a woman, and the man has been slashed across the chest, and he is bleeding. And in the distance, everybody give me a perception roll right now! Perception!
20!
Okay, you see!
I see!
Nat 12! Nat 1, you are so sleepy!
Because you fall out of his face.
Yes, he trips.
Wait, and perception?
Okay.
My perception's a +4.
Okay, so you got a 16. Okay, so both of you see.
I don't.
You don't. You because you're on the ground. You see a hulking werewolf, huge, covered in fur, clutched in one claw. Around the waist is a child, and he's sprinting off.
I sprint right after him.
You sprint right after him. I'm gonna stand up.
I'm gonna run.
I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Hold on. But it has a child.
Right, give me a roll.
He's chaotic.
No! Oh my god, it's a
No,
child.
I'm trying to hit the werewolf, not the
I
kid.
know, but still.
Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going.
Yes, you're sprinting after it.
Oh, I go like because
Does
you
a
know,
15 hit?
Let me check. Dimitri! What?
I do want to acknowledge that
Dimitri.
normally.
Okay, I'll give you. Well, you finish.
normally-
What
No,
you
what's
say?
up? Ash.
Because Path of the Grave is a curse. Am I allowed to curse the werewolf? Does that work on the werewolf?
I don't know. I don't think Path of the Grave is in this book. If you want to look it up, though.
Yes, give me.
Yeah, that's a PhD.
I can curse the werewolf. Hold
No,
on.
I just like that now the DM, after 3 years of playing, can now pass the books around. Here, look it up real quick. Here.
Yes, that is what I want to be able to do. And Michaela, if you want to keep that over you so you can look up spells and stuff for the rest
Yes,
of the night.
that would be nice.
I want you guys to know that usually when Valentine sees an enemy, it's normally my toolbox.
Yes, we meant to ask you if
Thank God!
Would you like that back?
You left it over here when you painted the ceiling.
Yeah, like 8 months ago. I've
Would
been
you like
looking-
that back?
Yes.
Take it then.
I have been looking. Anyway, anytime Valentine sees,
Sam, I freaking hate your costume, but I love her costume.
I adore capes, and I am sleeping in this tonight. Cape and all. I'm not working tomorrow.
Just
Okay,
Yeah, actually, you asked Michaela when I was waiting for her to finish getting ready. I put this up as like a blocker, and then I laid on the bed, and I just went like
Does
this,
that have
and then I
an
crossed my
index?
arms like vampires do, and I'm like, I get it. Like,
Vampires don't do it because that's just
George,
what
that
they're-
does hit.
Okay.
okay, but wait,
1d10.
normally,
8 force
Alright,
damage
we
to
got
that
this.
werewolf.
Cool.
normally George, Valentine.
Do you not have invocations yet?
No. I think. Well, do I?
Normally,
think that's third
Valentine
level.
being confronted with an enemy that he has to
Crap.
fight.
What am I do I have
I am
invocations?
speaking directly.
I don't think so.
Put your lips away. No, normally Valentine's the type where he like draws his sword. He's like, let's do it, and then he goes on.
And
with
calm, but
yeah, with werewolves, he's sprinting and he just.
I don't
takes
think it's
the
in
axe,
here.
like,
I don't think it's in here.
it might not be blood feud that he has with werewolves.
Because I wrote curse next to it, but I'm not sure if it would work
why
with a werewolf.
I haven't decided yet.
Is it your-
but
your
whatever
great
happened
spirit?
in this whole
Yeah.
thing is a
Think
werewolf problem.
this is from Xanathar Sky, which is the next source book I want to pick up.
It's just Vampire Hunter or Vampire Killer.
I love it.
That's just your theme.
It
Circle
is.
of Mortality.
Dylan runs character themes.
What about character themes?
In Epithet. It started in Epithet, but now other people have been adopting it.
Your healing, you roll max.
Pretty much, if you roll a natural 20 in Epithet,
When you
not only do you
cast
gain one
a healing
proficiency,
spell,
but
you
Dylan plays the
max
character
heal.
theme that you pick.
You don't need to roll.
So
you just do the
if
max
you
heal.
have
No, I'm
like a
asking
character
about
like a
casting
knight,
character
you might
curse.
pick something
Yeah, I know.
medieval.
This is just other
I was
things.
confused.
And
For
then
myself, Sergeant Grim
Ruined
Kilmore, I
Spirit
picked the
9.
theme song to a very tactical military game.
That's cool.
And he'll play it whenever you roll a
I
natural
don't
20
see
or
that
something really
anywhere.
cool happens.
Does it just say curse?
I wrote curse, pass to the
So-
grave. We can look it up.
Oh, here we go.
So,
I have Path
you
to the
were to have a
Grave
theme,
for your channel
It
divinity.
may be a Castlevania
Yeah.
song.
You can mark a creature's
And
life
if you want
force
to
for
pick a theme
termination,
for future Epithet things, I want you.
That would be great.
which basically you choose a creature
It's just
within
like
30 feet of
prepared
you,
and ready.
which I would say this is a little farther than 30 feet at this
So I
point.
just gotta get close.
You just gotta get closer. You gotta catch up to it.
I did
Whoa.
hit it with 8 force damage because
And
Eldritch
then-
Blast.
Any attack that hits it deals like double damage.
Gotta get me close. Gotta get me close. Slingshot me.
Throw me!
Do I have slingshot? Oh, hey, slingshot's overpowered. Have you seen the spell slingshot? Because I've been looking into spells. Look up slingshot. It's like, what is it? It's like 3d8 or something. It's like
What level?
1 or 2.
Do you mean catapult?
I think it might be catapult.
It's catapult.
Because
I remember.
catapult is really good if you hit something,
Yeah,
but if they make the save and throw, it's no damage. So
still,
it's all or
it's like
nothing.
3d8.
I'm playing a level 7 campaign right now. Let me tell you, 3d8 is not a lot.
It is to start. Look up catapult because I might be.
It might not be a
It's fine. Don't worry about it right
Player's
now.
handbook spell.
I found out my whip is called. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's the unicorn horn.
It's like a
Whoa,
or something.
Dimitri, are we in combat?
Not right now.
Not
I just-
officially.
I just hit it without.
Okay,
well,
when
I'm
we
still-
are, I get double speed. I'm gonna sprint right towards so I
I'm still
get in the
sprinting.
radius to
Am I
curse
getting
it.
close? You got blundered
I would say it is
within whip range.
No.
no.
Okay.
It is
Still going.
probably about 120 feet away at this point. It really took off.
So yeah,
still
no.
going.
Eldritch Blast has a range of 150, so I barely hit it.
So what I'm going to say is it does get right into the woods. It breaks the tree line and
still
you
going.
lose line of sight. You all take chase.
I'm going.
Yep.
Yes.
Hellvancing. Hellvancing. He's putting the staff on his back, down in the hill.
Okay,
Sprinting.
and you guys are all three sprinting after it.
Yes.
Wait,
Roll me initiative.
actually, wait,
Yes.
no, hold on. Before,
Wait, everybody
I'm
give me
gonna-
a survival check to.
I'm gonna stop
I'm
at the guy. I'm gonna stop at the guy. I'm gonna use my healing hands ability.
Okay.
It's basically
You are good
it's,
at heart.
It's HP equal to my level, so he regains 2 health. I'm just gonna stop by, heal him. He's like, okay, thank you, don't waste that, and I'm gonna run.
I'm keeping that.
Okay, so that's your survival roll.
So
Survival.
12 plus 2.
That's a 9.
No, 13.
9 plus-
13 in total. 13 in
9
total.
plus survival.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm adding survival. Wait.
Yeah.
I have a +2, so that's an 18.
Where's the S's? +2.
Plus 2.
Survival's
so you're
all
at
above
an
the bottom.
11. You're at a
13.
You're at
18.
18. So Michaela, you can while you've lost line of sight, you can very easily your honed senses can very easily pick up on the tracks
also,
of the
I have
werewolf.
dark vision.
You can
Also have dark vision.
you can
Yeah.
track this
Yeah, me
werewolf
too.
in the woods.
Yes,
You
Yeah.
can track it. So
Okay.
I'm following her now.
now, okay, before we even get into it, everybody roll initiative.
Wait, wait.
No.
That
hit
is
the
a
hand.
9.
That is a 10.
What do
I also
add?
rolled a 10. Plus 2, so 12.
Wait, what are we
I
doing?
think you might be dex based.
Initiative?
Initiative, right next to your armor class.
Wait, where? Initiative +3, so that's a 12 for me.
Okay, Sam.
I got 12.
Give me that.
No.
I'm trying to get mine.
So 12, 12, 13.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's the wolf? Oh.
So in the distance, you hear fairly close enough to know that this is the werewolf you were chasing. You hear a loud howl, piercing the night.
You're okay? Keep going.
Okay. And it's an incredibly foggy night. The fog is rising. It's getting higher. The moon is rising higher in the sky. Michaela, you are still tracking this werewolf. You can almost hear with your feline senses the rustling in the distance. You might be able to catch up with this werewolf.
Yes.
Combat has started.
How close am
What is
I?
the turn order?
You cannot see it. You do not know how close, but these tracks are incredibly fresh. You are almost right on its heels.
Combat has started. Okay, I want to double my speed.
Yep.
60 speed. How do I do?
60 speed.
Okay, what do I do?
You just run forward. You just run forward.
Yeah, suddenly you get down on all
Next.
fours and you just book, and we're just like,
Which one? Dex. What's your dex?
A lot.
Plus 3.
What's yours?
Plus 2.
Okay, you go first. You run.
I
Oh,
help.
and then you can also use your action to dash, which I think unless that's what you get normally.
No, I get it normally double speed for 1 turn in combat.
Okay, so I think that might mean you already dash.
No,
Right?
I think because dash has to be an action.
Oh, do you want to use your action to dash to go even farther?
120 feet.
Let's do it. Let's
Boom,
go.
120 feet.
I
You
also want to
take
dash
off.
too.
Yes, so you only go 60, but whoosh!
I'm gonna use all my movement, but I'm also gonna cast another Eldritch Blast in
Just
the
into the
direction.
woods?
Just into the woods. It'll be at disadvantage.
Roll me, d20 with disadvantage.
So
Please don't hit me.
10 for the first roll. Oof. 10 for the second roll. So 15 again.
15 again.
Hits.
In the
Assuming-
distance, you hear a oh!
Alright,
And
so
you can tell, you see glimmering in the darkness the fog, the mist.
the
it
giant
splits.
just I
It
gotcha
splits
now.
and the piercing purple light illuminates it, and he looks back, his eyes yellow, burning with rage,
I'm just gonna-
but still running.
I'm just gonna no. As he turns back, just on the hero damage.
Okay.
7 damage. 7 force damage.
7 damage.
And then Hellface is gonna keep running.
Am I close enough to do anything?
No.
Probably not.
You guys
yet.
are-
What is my whip distance?
10 feet.
How close am I?
Damn it.
Probably about, at this point, probably like 100 feet away.
It's not close enough for Curse. I gotta get a little closer.
I'm still running.
Okay. So, werewolf's turn, the werewolf runs. It dashes and runs its full movement.
No! God damn.
So, Michaela. No,
Am I
Sam's first.
Okay.
I'm going to go like this and sprint.
Sprint. You sprint and you go.
As far as I... Am I behind them two now? Like, am I... Because I'm not...
You guys
Hellface is
are
definitely in the
running at
back.
the same speed. You two are pretty much. It goes her, you, George.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I stopped
Because
and
you
cast
stopped
an
and
Eldritch
did
Blast.
You also
Okay.
healed the boy.
I also did heal the boy.
Everybody, okay.
was gonna die.
Everybody, give me a dexterity saving throw right now.
Yikes.
What is that?
That's a 1. That's a 12.
Wait, could I add dexterity?
Yeah.
15.
15. 8. Okay.
4. Because I'm going +3.
Cool. So
So we're definitely gonna take
you
some hits
two,
here.
your feet get caught in the brambles and you trip and fall. You guys land roughly next to each other.
Hi.
Michaela,
Oh, hey.
you also get caught in these brambles, much less so, but you are slowed down to the point where you do hit the ground.
Oof.
The mists rise up. The fog is almost all encompassing in this point. You can't see the werewolf at this point.
Keep running.
You're all turned around.
I'm gonna kind of like grab your cape, or like your cloak.
Am I
so
wearing a cloak? Can I
Yeah.
wear a cloak?
just like no, it's trust me. I've dealt with werewolves. It's not worth it. We can't find.
Touch me.
We don't know where it is, man. How are we supposed to find something that we don't know where it is?
I'm gonna find it.
Okay, you can go find that. I'm
I'm
gonna go find Barry, and we're gonna figure something out.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna try to find
the
secret Barry. I'm gonna sit back down.
all right, Barry's a bit of the fog is very close. Can you give me a survival check to see if you can stumble around and find her?
Are we all doing that?
Just yell her name.
Yeah.
What is that?
Survival. That's a 12.
Hold on, survival plus 2, 14.
14.
10.
10. So you all more or less managed to find each other. The fog is almost it's enveloping you. You are in these woods and the fog is utterly surrounding you. It feels thick. It almost feels like it's clinging to your clothes.
I'd like to take hold on, I'm gonna look over to Barry and it's like hey, can I see a mace for a second?
What are you gonna do with it? Wait.
Just trust me on this one, okay? I just need to touch it for a sec.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna touch the mace, I'm gonna cast light on it.
Oh, cool.
So you basically have an impromptu torch.
Nice. Wait a
All
minute,
right,
can I
but
do it?
you can almost see a little farther in the fog, a couple feet maybe.
Not really.
But this fog is thick.
I also have light. What if we just both do light?
Do it to each other.
It probably won't work that well.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sad.
It's kind of like turning on your brights.
I just wanted to see if it would help.
That'd be like turning on that light.
Wait, I can see into the dark though.
I have a
Yeah.
bonus action attack with whip.
Well, Sam
You do.
doesn't have dark vision,
So I can
so
also grab and shove and
Oh,
basic
I see what you're
actions.
saying.
so
Okay.
Cool.
we've got light.
Because that is your whip mastery feat that you took because you're a variant human. Where you have fallen, the tracks of the beast are still there. They're still fresh.
Follow.
Do you want to follow?
Follow.
We should probably keep moving on, like with the tracks.
Follow.
Okay.
Give me a
Yes.
survival check to follow these.
What's that?
That is
13.
it. Survival, you said?
Yes.
14 total
13.
for me.
Dirty 20.
All right. So you.
It's dirty though.
Yeah, it's fine. You enraged by this werewolf, by the sheer the abomination that
Existence.
is a werewolf, by the pure existence of this werewolf, even remotely close to you, has filled you with a sense of
Anger.
to be cliche, determination, and track this werewolf down. And you take off. You are following these tracks like a bloodhound. Michaela, you are not far behind. You are also with them.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
to
Okay.
their dismay.
Follow my
You
voice
follow
in
them,
anger!
you follow them.
Wow, I can feel that.
The plants around you, the grass, the farther you follow these tracks, the plants begin to die. The grass,
This is a bad idea.
The grass begins to yellow. The trees are becoming more and more bare, and then the tracks disappear. You push through the underbrush, and you find yourself on a gravel road.
Are we? It happened, I think.
Did we just completely go the opposite direction?
You are out on a gravel road.
No, I think we might.
The
be-
mists part, and you find yourself on a gravel road.
No tracks.
Tracks are gone.
We might be in Strahd's realm now. Are we?
So let me get this straight. We ran through true. We ran through a forest while we were following a werewolf. Werewolf's not here. We ran after it, and now we're here.
I don't know what's going on.
Helvancy's gonna turn around and just walk.
Okay,
Obviously.
so you walk back into the woods, back into the mists. Correct?
I'm gonna dissipate the light on Michaela's mace. I'm gonna cast it on.
Are you using slots for that, or is that a cantrip?
That's a cantrip. Light's a
Thank
cantrip.
God.
Yeah, no. I have 2 spell slots.
I know.
as well.
I know. That's why
I'm
I was like, did you really burn both of your spell slots on the light
Before
10
the deck
seconds?
house? Yeah.
No. I'm gonna take out my dagger, I guess. I'm just gonna cast light on it.
So-
So just like you two stay here. I'm gonna see if I can get back.
So, all right,
I'm
if I may, I'm going to use this as the road for now. Actually, give me those pencils.
No, how about you use the stupid minis you printed?
Yeah, I know. Give me.
Here's the gravel.
Okay.
It would work.
So give
Minis! You can use Tryman as the bad guy.
Here's the old gravel road.
Because Lord
So-
knows you want to just beat.
You guys came from this direction.
Yeah.
He goes, well, casts light.
We are in Strahd's realm, bro.
It
Oh.
spits you out on the opposite end of the road.
How'd you get over there?
Helvancy's gonna turn around and walk.
How are you doing that?
Good question.
You don't know.
You know everything.
Yeah.
What happened?
You don't know what's going on right now.
Listen, I know about werewolves, I know about vampires, and I know about leeches. I don't know about this regurgitating road.
Leeches?
Oh my god,
Leeches
your
Leeches
worm!
are weird, dude.
Your worm is an orphan!
Oh my god. We need to get
Get home.
Wait, no. Helvancy just goes like, so if we're stuck here for the rest of our lives, what does that mean for your worm?
Hey, remember I never did give it back. Just pull it out of my robe. It's like flailing.
So Sam,
It's like-
do you want him safe?
heads like,
So Sam, do you want your worm safe at home, or do you want
He's
him
safe
here
at
in
home. He's
Strahd's
safe at
realm?
home. Because in the box, of course, if they stored it in the box, it has what it needs to eat.
It is basically a tiny little worm house.
Yeah, so he'll be
So
fine.
he's
And
fine.
You said what? Like time-wise, Strahd's about a 2 to 3 week thing in world,
Maybe.
depending on how
Depending on
Depends
what
on
we
how you
do.
play.
But like on average.
You guys? Oh, in world? I don't know.
I mean, it could be, if you blitz it could be a couple days, and if you don't, it could be like years. So
I don't think there's any way you could finish Strahd in game a couple days.
Oh.
I think at least it would take you 2 weeks.
Well, that's fine because
least.
We'll be fine.
can we just canonically say that the worm can live up to 6 months in its thing? Just so I know
Sure,
that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now that you
So
don't,
now I
you will
don't-
not return to a little dried out worm.
Thank you.
you'll return and
What
you'll
is
see
his
a,
name?
and you'll see a
Pop quiz,
thief.
what's his name? Pop quiz, what's his name?
And Tenelev?
Yeah.
Tenelev?
I actually don't remember. I wanted to remember how to pronounce it.
And Tenelev?
Antenalev.
Yeah, Tenelev. So, we're just. So I guess I almost said Thorvon. So Hellvancing, he's just gonna go like, okay. So I've tried going that way, it spits me out this way. I've tried going back that way, and it spit me out behind you guys. Let's go forward and see if it spits us out somewhere else.
Well,
Hold on, wait.
the fog does seem to be rolling on along the road.
So the road is
Being created as we speak.
probably.
Where's the werewolf?
What I want to know is, where's the caveman?
I have obsessed goals as my flaw, so I'm kind of obsessed with this werewolf idea.
Yeah, well, my guy's being like heavily triggered by PTSD, but this time the werewolf got away and was a child, as it did what it did to me to someone else. Except he lost his child, so it's probably worse for him than it was for me.
No, but
maybe.
Hellvancing's a good guy. He saw someone bleeding out, and it's just he ran by, it touched him, and just like, okay, don't waste that. I have to wait for a long rest before I can do that again.
I hope it was worth it.
I saved somebody.
Can you give me that? It's right by you, right there.
Again.
You never
Stabbed
do
on
that
him.
again.
Okay, so
That was a sneeze that I had to do like 2 hours
so
ago.
Hellvancing is going to move up the road.
Yeah,
into the fog. Light still on
Isn't
dagger.
it bad to separate? Shouldn't we
No,
all
we're
go
going
together?
So you're all marching down
If
the
he's
road.
going forward, I would like to go with him so nothing bad happens.
You're all going?
Well, last time I went by myself, it spit me out behind you guys.
Alright, eventually, the fog rolls on, and faintly in the distance you can see a light.
I think we should go over there. It's gonna be staying on this
It's
road.
it's the only hint that you guys have seen that where you are is anything but a gravel road.
So we're gonna go to it.
So, you march onto the road, the fog rolls on with you, closing in behind you, almost like a ball rolling down the road with you inside, like a little hamster ball made of fog.
Does it stop when we stop?
Yes.
That's weird.
So,
And then if you walk into the fog, you just walk out of the fog.
eventually, a small hole appears in the fog, peering through to another empty, open area. And almost as if two bubbles combining, it opens up to reveal two small children. One of them whimpering, cradling a stuffed animal, and the other one trying desperately to get him to stop crying.